You just came home after a long day at the office. You feel burned out. The next project is too stressful for you. So, you make yourself a cup of coffee, lie on the couch and turn on Netflix. The next thing that happens is you've just watched 5 episodes of Stranger Things. Comfort is probably the loveliest way to describe this wonderful state of being. We all seek comfort since it's our nature to do so. It feels nice and easy to stay in our comfort zone. However, staying there is okay, as we all need to unwind and shut down. But it's not a good habit to get into. That's why the most successful people in the world spend their free time learning. It's no secret that the most influential people on earth do things differently. They are also the people who would spend at least 1 hour a day reading and learning. People like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jack Ma, and Mark Cuban are voracious readers. In an interview, Bill Gates told the New York Times that reading is the only way he learns and has been this way since he was a kid. Even President Obama gave credit to studying for his accomplishment. Today we will unleash their secret, the 5-hour rule to bridge the gap between them and ordinary people. But there is too much pressure in life. It comes from your immediate boss, partner, traffic, kids, and so on. It seems impossible to find time after work. How do they manage? The breakdown of the 5-hour rule. The term was first coined by the founder of Impact, Michael Simmons. The rule is overwhelmingly simple. Successful people devote at least 1 or 5 hours weekly to studying and learning, and the process goes on throughout their career. However, Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding fathers of the US in the 18th century, started the trend. He said, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." His philosophy is pretty straightforward, devoting 1 hour a day to deliberate learning to reflect and experiment with self-improvement. Franklin's golden rule guided him on a prosperous entrepreneurial career that resulted in several innovations to his glory. He did everything from rising early to read, reflect, and establish objectives to answering self-reflection questions in the morning and evening. The 3 crucial steps of 5-hour rule. Today, successful people have embraced Franklin's 5-hour rule by breaking it down into 3 buckets. Read, and read. If the former most powerful man in the world, Barack Obama, could manage time to read, what would make you stop? You would be surprised to know that Bill Gates reads 50 books yearly. Reading helped Elon Musk gain knowledge in rocket science, which eventually helped him build SpaceX. You might be wondering why they have to do it. They have all the money they want. But why do people of that net worth do it religiously? The reason is that they do it as fun. They can throw the most expensive parties, afford the most expensive champagne and have it in their parties. But what is the point of this? Participating in activities that don't teach you anything wastes time and is monotonous. I know it's not easy to commit an hour every day, but you can start with reading books for 20 to 30 minutes a day. It could be fiction, non-fiction, magazine, newspaper, whatever you like. If you are sitting idle, scrolling your smartphone while waiting for your friend, take that book out of your bag and read a few pages. Take time to reflect. Only reading won't work. The primary point is not reading but learning, thinking, and reflecting on what you've read. Does that mean you could stare at the wall for half an hour and jot down your thoughts? Well, it does. Another effective way of reflecting might be writing. Famous actress Emma Watson also writes. She has been keeping journals and diaries for years, showing first-hand knowledge of the advantages and benefits that journals provide. She said, "I keep a dream diary, I keep a yoga diary, I keep diaries on people that I've met and things that they've said to me, advice that they've given me. I keep an acting journal. I keep college books." How do you start? You could block off some time from your schedule. You could block 10 minutes after breakfast and gradually increase the time. Maybe you have attended a party recently or participated in a seminar. Write down your takeaways. It will surely widen your path to the future and teach you from your mistakes. Experimentation. Have you ever wondered how Google has become the most influential company in the world? It's because Google allowed its employees to experiment. Experimentation is the key to applying your reading and thoughts to real-world situations. You must put these ideas you've digested in your head into practice and bring them to life. Don't worry about failing. Even if your experiment is a complete failure, you may still learn a lot from it. Jack Ma, the co-founder of Alibaba Group, advises using what you've learned in a practical situation. For instance, you may start a new volunteer project after reading a book about cooperation and teamwork to put what you learned into practice. At the end of the day, you're not competing with thousands of people out there. You are competing with yourself. The 5-hour rule might be the new way of making yourself different from others. And if you have realized it by now, congratulations, you have just defined success.